ever have one of those, like an illness or a condition or something in your life that explains a lot, but it's really hard to remember? And we just laid down for a nap. He laid down around like 12:30. I laid down around 1:30. And I was like, okay, we'll nap kind of quickly, and then we'll be back on schedule for going to bed a little bit earlier, because the past few nights going to bed late has been really torturous. Those feel like the longest minutes in the day, because my brain is just ready for bed, and I've been trying to push it, and I've been, trying to force our schedule back, but I don't think I'm going to keep doing that, because it's not pleasant in the evening. And then if he naps really late, and then he won't fall asleep late until really late, and so he keeps me up until really late, and then in the morning, he still kind of wakes up when he would before, and then that's depriving me of sleep because I'm going to bed later, and then he's waking me up where I have my, now and then I'll have a period of time in the middle of the night where I can't sleep. But sometimes I feel ridiculous for how much I sleep and how much I need sleep. There have been times in my life where I could get away with not very much sleep, but I think those times could also be considered kind of like hypomanic phases. Usually resulted in depressive phases that lasted longer following after. But so we fell asleep, I fell asleep around 1:30, and then we just woke up just before 4:30, and I feel like half the day is gone. But I do, I have a genetic condition that makes me sleep more and need more sleep. It doesn't even have a name because it's so rare, but it came up on genetic testing. It said me and 0% of the population have this genetic condition. I doubt that you're familiar with adenosine, but it is it's the let's see, if you take caffeine or drink coffee or whatever that, makes you feel awake, specifically what it does is it targets adenosine receptors. So the adenosine receptors aren't filling up with adenosine, because when adenosine receptors fill up with adenosine, they make you tired. Your body converts adenosine into inosine, and my body doesn't do a very good job of that. It doesn't convert adenosine into inosine. It's not like I got a test result to tell me how much it does, but that's what the genetic condition indicates. And that's why I'm so tired all the time, because all of this adenosine that should be transformed into inosine is just building up in my system as adenosine and filling adenosine receptors and making me legitimately really tired. And I need naps and things to clear those receptors and to reboot, because that sends a signal to your body that you've been awake too long. And so my body and brain shut down and think that I've been awake too long, when I really haven't been awake for very long at all. So this is something that got in my way at work a lot. As a nanny, I almost always had to take a lightning quick nap as soon as kids would go down for a nap, or at night or whatever. I didn't really have a choice, because my brain would just start shutting down. And so I'd put the kids to bed, and then I'd lay down on the couch for a couple of minutes, just long enough to doze off. The anxiety of I don't know, not that I was doing anything wrong, but I didn't want to be the person needing to sleep on the couch. Well, I always wanted to be doing all the extra stuff, the laundry and helping around the house, cleaning and all that stuff, which I did. But first I just had to lay on the couch and let my brain reboot real quick. And some help, please?
Happy.
Help, please? Is that what you're saying?
Happy.
In there? What's in there?
Happy.
How can I help?
Happy.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Can you say bippity boppity boo?
Kabuti.
That's my favorite thing. That's I asked him like a million times a day, and he complies and says whatever he says. So like when I, nannied at people's houses, like when I did bigger jobs where I would be driving the kids around and stuff, I would like have to get to like school pickup early and like hide in the back of the parking lot and like pass out real quick, like set a 10-15 minute timer on my phone and pass out and wake back up, because I just genuinely, like, my brain was just tunnel vision, getting so tired. And so I know now that like I can't, whatever it is that I do in life, designing my business and stuff, I know that I need a midday break to refresh. How can I help? All of that stuff? And you just want the broom?
Okay.
You want the kitty cat book?
Okay.
That one? Okay. Yay, toddler mom life. What are you doing? So, it's slowly becoming something that I don't like feel ashamed about, and I don't feel guilty for, and I don't like just feel confused. Like, what is wrong with me? Because I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my life now, and I don't really have a choice but to take a nap midday if I want to be functional at all for the rest of the day, which it's really hard when you just want to go, and like your kid goes down for a nap and you're like, I can get so much stuff done. And instead you have to like lay down, and sometimes you just pass out like a rock for hours because excuse me, it would be different if, I laid down and napped with him because I didn't get much sleep last night. And then, tonight I like stayed up later, and, let him go down and then got some stuff done, but because I'm exhausted. Or if I could get up early, but no, because I need that sleep just as much as he does. So I only get to get anything done while he's awake, which is so much fun. We manage, though. But yeah, like I said, the genetic condition doesn't even have a name. I'm sure that everybody watching this thinks that they also too have it. And I'm sorry, but you probably don't. Like I said, it's like statistically pretty close to 0% of the population. But that's not no one, so maybe you do. But I literally just have like a screenshot of the genetic information because it's literally like a genetic code. It's not like I have other genetic issues like alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, which has a name, right? I can tell you that name, but this one is like R51782. Like it's not something that I have memorized, and it wouldn't make any sense to you or do you any good to walk into a doctor's office and be like, do I have RZ58712? Because they'd just be like, you need to get off the internet. That's what you need. I just love it when they say that. Anyway. So, I feel well rested. Slept like 11 to 8 this morning. 11 to 8. And then I just took a almost 3-hour nap. It's what, 9 hours and then 3 hours? I feel like a friggin' like infant. Like I sleep almost exactly as much as he does. I'm a grown-ass woman. I got shit to do, man. I'm gonna work on my business, get it going. I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want. And when I go to people's houses and I work with them, I'm gonna be like, I will be in your house working with you from 8 a.m. until noon. And then I'm gonna take a break from noon to 3. And then I'll be back from 3 to... You have your time to, do your things, and I'm going to take a nap. Because if not, I'm going to be useless in the evening. and nobody want that. And my health declines pretty quickly when I go too many days without being able to regroup in the middle of the day and clear that exhaustion. So wild and empowering, though, to know something like that about yourself. How can I help? Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.